Hello everyone, this is Mr. B. Have you ever wanted to fill in part of a deep ocean with sand? Let's say you wanted to make an ocean slime farm or fill in a guardian temple. Well, I've made a little machine to do that and I'll show you how to build it. Just note that this method only fills in a 12 by 13 area, it doesn't fill in the entire 16 by 16 of a slime chunk. But it definitely does cut out a lot of time and effort. It's also going to require a lot of sand, so make sure that you have a mining desert and an efficiency 4 shovel. Alright, let's go. And if you enjoyed this and want to help my channel grow, please subscribe. Thank you. Here's our hypothetical slime chunk, and you can see I've placed some solid blocks across the edge of the chunk. And this is where we're going to be building the machine. But the first thing you want to do is get a piston and face it this way and put a note block behind it. Then place a solid block on top of it and place an observer facing this way. And then place a note block. And this is a zero-tick piston that works just like the other zero-tick piston machines out there. But after that, you want to count out 13 blocks, and then at the end of the 13 blocks, place an observer. And make sure that the observer is facing towards the piston over there. Anyway, now place a piston facing upwards with a sand block on top of it, then get a solid block, place a repeater, set to default, then another solid block here, and then bring out solid blocks all the way to just over here. You then need 13 more pistons, and you're going to be facing them this way towards the slime chunk. And then place redstone dust on top of all of the solid blocks. Now get a slab of any kind and place it under the water just there. That's where the player's going to AFK, but you're going to want to place a dropper just here, and put a hopper on top of it, and then a double chest. And you'll be filling that up with sand later, so you can have another one running into the back of it like this if you want to. Now we need to enclose this to make it a little bit safer to AFK, so grab a solid block and place it there. Then you also need a solid block just there. And I like to make the machine so that I can get in and out from above, so I place a ladder there and I put a trapdoor just above it. And then I place solid blocks around the edge like this. And the whole thing is good to go. If you now fill the dropper and the chests with sand, you should have enough sand there to keep going until you've filled in a 13 by 12 area with sand. But I haven't showed you how to use it yet, so let's go inside, close the trapdoor, and if you hold down the right click button whilst holding sand, the dropper will keep replenishing your sand and you can just keep the button held down. And it'll do everything for you. One thing you will want to do though is change this for a slab. And then carry on. Now once you've filled in a full row, you'll find that a sand block lands just here, which stops you from placing any more future sand blocks where you need to. So just break that block and replace it for a slab, and then you can just continue as normal. There are certain instances where this setup right here might not work for you, so if that is the case, I'm going to show you how to fix it. If the other version doesn't work, you can set up things just like this. So let's have a look at what's going on. We have the observer going into a solid block, 3 bits of redstone dust, then a repeater set to 4 ticks, one set to 1 tick, and then a redstone dust here, and another repeater just set to default, 1 tick. And that is it. That should work for you. So let's give it a try, shall we? We'll place the sand blocks just here, and they get pushed out like that. Ta-da! Well, I hope you all enjoyed this really short tutorial. If you did, please leave a like, and like I said before, please subscribe. And I will see you all in the next tutorial. So cheers and bye-bye.